Today I'm at our fabricators facility and we're walking through how to lay out a countertop so that you guys have the ability to really select the different areas, the different material, and how we're gonna utilize those slabs. So if you've ever wondered like, okay, I picked out a slab, but what portions of it go where? We're gonna show you exactly how we do that today. All right, so we're in the fabricator shop and we're gonna get a tour of all the different equipment and material that's in here. And so I'm here with Suhei today. She's amazing, literally the best in the business. I'll put contact information for their facility down into the links, but we absolutely love the opportunity to just learn about what they do here and how they serve our clients really well. So Suhei, what are we gonna look at first?
So we can go over to, it's called the Robo SawJet. Carlos here is gonna help us out with giving us a tour.
What's up, buddy?
Kind of explaining, you know, each machine has its role. Each one is a big function in our production. You know, it helps us out tremendously from our, you know, all of the machines that you see here. This is only one part of the shop. There's another area out here. We don't have a lot of the machines there, but a lot goes on there. So we'll go over there after we go here. So Carlos is gonna help us out with kind of explaining the function of each.
Love it.
Okay, so let's go to the Baca robot.
Awesome. So this is the RoboCop, is that what you said?
It's the Robo Saw.
RoboSaw, all right.
Yeah. So usually we get the slabs delivered here, and if it's a 3-slab job with that goes into a joint, we usually take them out right here in the front of the, you know, we always put them together. We look for the tone and we try to match it to see which lines or like veins match. And then from here, we take it here. We input it into a vein match.
So what are we looking at here? What is this on the screen?
So this is a picture of the slab. So this is a prior job where we had to vein match.
So this is the entire slab that they selected.
Right.
And then these lines are, you know, what the customer's layout is actually going to be and how you're going to use the material.
Yeah, it's because when we do the joints or the seams, we want it to obviously all coincide. So we want each line to look like they're together.
Awesome.
Because usually if it's only one slab, we have to make it work.
Got it.
So
this line here, as this gets cut, we want this line to pick up as it turns down or connects to the slab material. So it's really important that we line these things up to where things are very fluid and they lock together really well for a high quality finish.
And with the RoboSaw, it lets us use a program that Baca installed called Vein Match. And from here, we open it up. So this is already laid out because I already laid it out.
Awesome.
And then from here, we see the virtual layout on how it's going to be. And we move it to how we want it. So if the slab, you know, is going to be right there, this is how it's going to look. Each piece is going to be maybe in a different direction. And then we find the line that looks, you know, so it can coincide all together.
That's amazing. Tell me if I'm right on this. So these little sections here, that's the lamination that's going to be underneath.
Right.
So even on that mitered edge or the finish that you have, those veins are going to even carry into the face of the countertop as well. That's amazing. Well done, guys.
And also we have it ready to run, and then we just save it.
Do we get to see this thing in action today?
Yeah.
Let's go. It's exciting.
I mean, we can go ahead. I can cut a bathroom right here. I already have it ready to go.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna send it to the robot. So this is right here. It goes right or left.
This thing's gonna cut it right here, right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the right side. So I have it ready to go.
So how long does one of these blades typically last on the machine?
Let's say maybe like 3 months.
About every 3 months you have to put a new blade on there?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that's pretty efficient too.
Yeah. Well, you can cut on both tables, so it's twice as efficient as a single table right here.
Got it. Yeah, that's cool. So there can't be very many fabricators in the Valley that have this type of equipment. I mean, this has got to be pretty unique to you guys, right?
Yeah.
When we're cutting, blades have to be exchanged as well, depending on what material you're cutting.
Okay.
Might need, you know, the blades for the granite or quartzite are different than the floats one. So kind of have to be interchanging your air blades and they're more.
Yeah, right now it's gonna start cutting with water. So it's gonna cut out the sink holes and the sink. And that's how the water jet works.
So you don't have to drill these, it just does it for you with the water?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We always set it up with our, you know, digital assembly. We draw it and then we get it ready, prepped up to go. And then it'll cut it for us with the water.
That's incredible. How thick of a material can it cut with the water jet?
It can cut up to 3 cm, maybe a little bit more. It just matters about us changing the thickness of how thick the stone will be.
Got it.
and that's it.
So you got to let the computer know what the thickness is so
Yeah.
it'll apply the right amount of pressure.
Yeah,
Got it.
and how high it's gonna go so it doesn't hit the song. It doesn't like, break it. Because if you don't, it'll just go full force and just break it.
Got it.
So that's basically water and sand, right?
Yeah.
Water and sand is what's cutting.
Wow.
We get like 10 apartments, 10 units, and like 2 days.
Wow. You just lay them out on the machine and it just cuts them.
Yeah.
And you send your guys out to install. Makes it easy. Yeah.
So in 2 days, we take like 1 day to fabricate everything.
That's amazing.
From here, we send it directly to the machine.
Got it.
And that one takes like 3 minutes from good start to finish, like 3 minutes.
Wow.
It's gonna do all the holes. So we included 3 faucet holes, and then it's gonna do the edge details on the sink. So it's gonna do the corners. And it's gonna try to efficiently use as much so it doesn't use the blade all the whole time.
When it cuts out the sink, it'll do that with the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the process after this is done, let's say, we gotta smooth it, the vanity we're done. If there's gonna be a vanity that doesn't require a lamination like that, and it's only gonna be, the thickness of the slab,
Yeah.
then it's automatically mounted onto this. It's a polisher, but
Got it.
the polisher that has no, there's no lamination. So just those
Just goes in and
kind of like
polishes
a
it.
brush, just plucking it out. But if it's one that's gonna require that, then it's gotta be moved to our die. We're gonna take it right now.
Got it.
If they have to, put in the laminate, that part is done by hand.
Okay.
There's no machine for that.
While this thing's cutting, we're gonna run outside and see how we do lamination. So let's get out of here and go check that out, and then we'll come back in and see the finished product.